Bitcoin
Agreed.
rally is due to crypto adoption of Bitcoin.
Agreed.
This is a catalytic event, Scott, that has rallied the entire crypto community behind Bitcoin. Trying to go fix the rest of the world is a fool's errand. We're not going to fix everything else. There's 100 other things that we could dwell on, but they're above our pay grade. And you want to fix that? You need $25 trillion to make a dent at that thing.
Michael Saylor, the former chief executive officer and co-founder of MicroStrategy, is undoubtedly one of the world's biggest advocates of the leading crypto asset. His software and business intelligence firm holds over 130,000 Bitcoin, the largest Bitcoin holding for any publicly traded company in the world. The American entrepreneur and investor himself holds over 17,700 Bitcoin, which he bought at an average of $9,882 each. For Saylor, the Bitcoin standard is the only way to escape the continuous debasement of the US dollar, which has been on a steady decline in value over the past century. But Bitcoin represents much more to the MicroStrategy executive chairman. To him, Bitcoin is the future of the digital asset ecosystem, the solid foundation on which everything in the crypto ecosystem has been built and will continue to exist. In a recent Twitter discussion with Scott Melker on the topic of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, Saylor discussed his thoughts on the ongoing U.S. banking crisis and the impact on Bitcoin and the entire crypto ecosystem. According to Saylor, the Bitcoin rally is not an effect of the mainstream getting into Bitcoin. Rather, it's existing cryptocurrency investors grudgingly accepting the place of the leading crypto asset in the entire ecosystem. During the discussion, Saylor explained that despite the recent price gains, the greater rally from mainstream investors is yet to begin. When this happens, he believes the leading crypto asset will easily hit 10x its current price. Saylor also talked about the importance of capturing and appropriately cleaning out the crypto and digital assets ecosystem before attempting to revolutionize the entire banking industry. Before we listen to the highly insightful discussion between Melker and Saylor, we would truly appreciate it if you'd take some time to like this video, become a digital capitalist by subscribing to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. We share videos about crypto and making money online to help you escape the matrix, as Digital Capitalist serves as your digital path to financial freedom. If you like to know more about Bitcoin and making money with crypto investments, but you don't know where to start, click the link in the description box for more info. That said, we are not financial advisors, so please do your own research, especially when it comes to topics such as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency investments. Thanks for your support in advance and enjoy today's video.
Bitcoin is an idea whose time has come. I don't think that the Bitcoin rally is due to mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. I think the Bitcoin
Agreed.
rally is due to crypto adoption of Bitcoin.
Agreed.
This is a catalytic event, Scott, that has rallied the entire crypto community behind Bitcoin because we were at war with each other a year ago. I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried and all of the other crypto ideas, of which there were probably 25 of them, they were frenemies and they could not agree. When FTX melted down, I think it was a come to Jesus moment for crypto people because they realized that we really have to put our differences aside and agree on one thing, which is Bitcoin is good. And if you want to boil this down, Bitcoin is open, permissionless, digital commodity. Nobody controls it. Everybody has to pay their way into it. If I want to have Bitcoin, I put $4.2 billion of real cash into Bitcoin. And if I say the wrong thing, the maximalists shred me tomorrow. And I know that I don't have any control whatsoever over the protocol, even though I paid $4 billion to buy into it, because it's everybody's property. And so Bitcoin is this common thing we can all agree on and nobody owns. Everything else, they're all good ideas, Scott.
During the discussion, Michael Saylor also shared his thoughts on the sweeping narrative that the banking sector is going to collapse overnight and give way to Bitcoin's absolute dominance over the finance and investment industries, while not completely ruling out the possibility later in the future. Saylor does not think this is what is happening now. Instead, the MicroStrategy executive chairman believes we are undergoing complete overhauling of the cryptocurrency industry. He explained that the process began with the FTX collapse in November and has continued to date. Let's get to the discussion as Saylor speaks about fixing the crypto ecosystem and ignoring the noise from the banking sector crisis.
Digital tokens, Tom Brady token, Katy Perry token, NFTs, they're good ideas. 24/7, 365 trading is a good idea. Being able to launch 100,000 securities a million times cheaper than the 20th century way, it's a good idea. DeFi, a good idea. They're all good ideas, but they all have risk and complication to them. And for the most part, it's like companies with equities, and you need to build a company, build the equity, and fight the regulatory wars and the political wars. And so I'm not going to endorse any company, no matter how good an idea it is. Like Bitcoin miner, is it a good idea? Maybe it is until the regulators shut it down in China. It's like they all have risk. And so I think when the crypto community says, hey, we have a lot of good ideas, but there is one great, insanely great idea that we all have to support. And that one insanely great idea is Bitcoin. And if we make Bitcoin the reserve asset of the crypto ecosystem, and if we focus on what made the Bitcoin network anti-fragile, then at least we've found our moral bearings, our economic bearings, and we found our technical bearings. And you can build a world based upon that foundation. But if you run away from that foundation, you're building on a bed of sand, and everything is fragile and it all crumbles under your feet. And so that's why Bitcoin is rallying right now. And we're still early days with regard to the mainstream. My last point is we're still 0.1%, 0.2% of the mainstream finance world. And so everything going on in the crypto ecosystem and the Bitcoin world is really just a sideshow. This mainstream opera, the regulators, the politicians, they're going to fight, and they're going to take lots of action to stabilize that. That's above my pay grade. We're not going to fix that. There's a lot of complicated stuff that's going to go on. What you can expect is this is just taking us from 0.1% to 0.2% to 0.4% to eventually 1%. And when Bitcoin is trading at 10x where it is right now, we're going to be like 1%. And the main show is still going to be conventional banking. And so that's why I would say, if you've got some energy in life, why do I have laser eyes? The laser eyes is save what you can save, fix what you can do, what you can do. We can make Bitcoin successful, and we can build an ethical, sound, rational set of applications and a framework around it. If we start from Bitcoin, trying to go fix the rest of the world is a fool's errand. We're not going to fix everything else. There's 100 other things that we could dwell on, but they're above our pay grade. And you want to fix that, you need $25 trillion to make a dent at that thing. And so that's not going to happen for the individual or anybody on this space.
Right. And I don't believe that it has to. I think that you're 100% accurate in your assessment that this is largely crypto native moving into Bitcoin.
Michael Saylor's approach to the banking sector crisis is different yet practical. While many Bitcoin maxes are predicting complete chaos and doom, the American entrepreneur has chosen to be more objective in his assessment. Instead of a volatile rise and a possibly more volatile crash, Saylor believes the rise of Bitcoin will be gradual, steady, and sure. If you like to know more about Bitcoin and making money with crypto investments, but you don't know where to start, click the link in the description box for more info. Again, we are not financial advisors. We just share this information with you, so we advise you to do your own research If you like more videos about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto, or making money online, become a digital capitalist by subscribing to the channel. We are really grateful for your support, and wherever you are at on your path towards freedom at this moment, we wish you good luck and may the Lord bless you all.